2015 Audi R8 review. What's new for 2015? The 2015 Audi R8 gets two new trim levels called the V10 Carbon Spider and the limited edition 570 horsepower V10 Competition Coupe. There are also a few equipment changes, including standard power-folding exterior mirrors on base models and an optional sport exhaust on V10 S-tronic models. Introduction: some exotic cars look amazing for a year or two, then appear as caricatures of themselves, pinned to a bygone era. That's not the case with the enduringly appealing Audi R8. Even 8 years past the original debut, the 2015 R8 still rubberizes necks and inspires breathless social media posts. And from behind the wheel, it still cashes the check written by those daring looks. Think of the R8 as almost everything that Audi does well: all-wheel drive, smooth and powerful engines, benchmark interiors distilled into one potent pill. The R8 has some genuine Italian ancestry, sharing certain structural and mechanical elements with the dearly departed Lamborghini Gallardo, and those supercar genes are readily apparent as soon as you hit the open road. Boasting aluminium-intensive construction, with the engine located amidships and the all-wheel drive system biased toward the rear, the R8 provides the kind of telepathic responsiveness one would expect from a smaller, more elemental sports car. Power flows from a higher-ring V8 or V10, the latter sourced from Lamborghini, and the standard transmission is a throwback Exposed-gate 6-speed manual. For those who want the convenience of an automatic, the dual-clutch automated manual known as S-tronic provides lightning-quick, perfectly executed shifts on demand and better fuel economy to boot. As enthralling as the R8 is to drive at a racetrack, we've always loved how it drives in mundane situations, too. Specifically, it offers decent ride comfort, exceptional outward visibility and comfortable seats, plus barely perceptible gear changes with S-tronic in automatic mode. It's a supercar you could easily drive every day, and that's not true of all contestants in this class. Of course, if considering the R8, chances are you've already got a daily driver or three, but it's nice to know the versatility's there if you want it. As you might expect of an 8-year-old two-seater with an engine behind the headrests, there are some drawbacks. Storage space is at a premium for one thing, making the R8 a poor choice for a long road trip unless you're flying solo. And although Audi has given the R8 SMMI electronics interface a few updates over the years, it's an older design that's much less ergonomic and advanced than the latest iteration available in other Audi models. Even so, the 2015 Audi R8 shines brightly among exotic cars, including those that cost tens of thousands more. Whether you're shopping it against the 2015 Porsche 911s with its umpteen different models, the stunning but less capable 2014 BMW i8 Hybrid, or higher-end exotics such as the Ferrari 458 Italia, the Lamborghini Huracan and the 2015 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG GT, the R8 retains its relevance as dream car of the highest order. Body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2015 Audi R8 is a two-seat mid-engine exotics supercar available in coupe and Spider convertible body styles. The Spider models are equipped similarly to their coupe counterparts, but they add a power-operated soft top and a retractable rear window that doubles as a wind deflector. There are 5 available trim levels: V8, V10, the coupe-only V10 Plus and V10 Competition, and the Spider-only V10 Carbon. Standard equipment on the V8 includes staggered width, 19-inch wheels with summer tires, an adaptive suspension, heated power-folding side mirrors, a speed-activated rear spoiler, cruise control, full LED exterior lighting headlights, engine compartment and taillights, automatic climate control, a manual tilt-handless coping steering wheel, a trip computer with a lap timer, heated 8-way power seats with 4-way power lumbar support, leather and faux suede upholstery, an auto-dimming rear view mirror, Bluetooth phone connection and a 7-speaker sound system with a 6-ct changer, an auxiliary audio jack and satellite radio. Options on the V8 start with a DVD-based yes-really navigation system, an iPod interface which deletes the CD changer and a 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system. Extended premium leather trim is also available, optionally with diamond stitching and a fork-sewered headliner. The latter is also a standalone option. A parking system adds front and rear parking sensors and a rear view camera. Red brake calipers can be specified unless you want the optional carbon ceramic brakes, whose calipers only come in grey. The black optic package adds titanium finish 19-inch wheels and black head-out exterior details including the exhaust tips. The V10 trim gets different suspension tuning, different wheels, the parking system and a handful of the V8's optional interior luxuries as standard premium leather upholstery, fork-sewered headliner, navigation and Bang & Olufsen audio. The V10 Carbon Spider only features a higher output version of the V10 engine, the ceramic brake package, and carbon fiber trim on the door sills, engine compartment, spoiler, diffuser and mirror housings. Otherwise, the V10 shares the V8's options list with the exception of an exclusive sport exhaust for S-tronic models. The coupe-only V10 Plus also features the higher output engine, a front diffuser, the carbon ceramic brakes and an abundance of carbon fiber trim pieces. But for further weight savings, it has a smaller fuel tank 19.8 gallons, reverts to the base stereo and deletes the adaptive suspension, heated power folding mirrors and power seats, though power lumbar is still included. The power seats and upgraded stereo can be added back at extra cost, and the leather upgrades are also offered on V10 Plus. This is the sport exhaust S-tronic only. The limited edition R8 competition coupe only offers the highest output V10 available in the R8 lineup, along with several aesthetic exterior trim upgrades that include matte carbon side blades, sport exhaust and the aforementioned red brake calipers. Powertrains and performance. The 2015 Audi R8 V8 is powered by a 4.2-litre V8 mounted behind the passenger compartment that sends 430 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque to all four wheels. A 6-speed manual transmission with an exposed gate metal shifter is standard, while a 7-speed dual-clutch automated manual, known as S-tronic, is optional and includes steering wheel-mounted shift paddles. In performance testing, the R8 V8 coupe with a 6-speed manual went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. EP estimated fuel economy for both body styles rings in at 14 miles per gallon combined, 11 city 20 highway with a manual, and 17 miles per gallon combined, 1,423 with S-tronic. Equipped with either transmission, the Audi R8 V10 boasts a 5.2-litre V10 that produces 525 horsepower and 391 lb-ft of torque. In performance testing, the V10 coupe with the manual went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds, and the V10 Spider, also with the manual, did it in 3.9 seconds. EP estimated fuel economy is 14 miles per gallon combined, 1,219 with the manual, and 16 miles per gallon combined, 1,322 with the automatic. The R8 V10 Plus and V10 Carbon boost output to 550 horsepower and 398 lb-ft of torque. Either transmission is available. In testing, an Stronice-equipped V10 Plus hustled to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. Finally, The R8 V10 competition coupe only tops the range with 570 horsepower and 398 lb-ft of torque. It is equipped exclusively with the S-tronic transmission, and Audi estimates that it will accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds. Standard safety equipment includes anti-lock disc brakes, stability control, side airbags and knee airbags. Front and rear parking sensors and a rear view camera are optional with the V8 and standard with the V10. In past brake testing, multiple Audi R8s have come to a stop from 60 miles per hour between 104 and 106 feet. Meanwhile, a 2014 R8 V10 Plus with the carbon ceramic brakes came to a halt in 106 feet. That's respectable, but still a few feet longer than the amazingly short distances some rivals can register. Interior design and special features. The R8 has a finely crafted cabin with top-notch materials. The lightweight seats are comfortable for long-distance travel, and the driving position suits a wide range of people, not a given in this class. We like the center stack's elegant swoop away from the driver, but this means that some controls require an inconvenient reach. Additionally, the navigation and audio controls are operated by a rather finicky dash-mounted MMI knob and a constellation of buttons located beneath the display screen. Compared with the electronics interface in a Porsche 911, for example, the R8s is noticeably antiquated. Audi says there's enough room behind the R8 coupe's seats for a pair of golf bags, but you'd have to be pretty hard-pressed for country club transport to try that. The 3.5 cubic foot front trunk is awkwardly shaped and barely provides enough space for an overnight bag. A Porsche 911 feels like a minivan by comparison. The Spider model's convertible soft top can be operated at speeds up to 31 miles per hour. It takes roughly 20 seconds in either direction to transform. The Spider's thermal-resistant leather seats effectively lower surface temperature, which is a nice attribute for open-top motoring. Driving impressions. The 2015 Audi R8 rides firmly but assuredly thanks to its adaptive suspension. The road noise is pronounced relative to most other Audis. By exotic car standards, however, it's a remarkably comfortable daily driver. Low seating height notwithstanding, outward visibility in the R8 is especially good in all directions. On twisting roads, the R8's exquisitely refined power, quick reflexes and heroic grip conspire to make this 3,600-pound supercar feel as nimble as a lightweight roadster. Speaking of power, the R8 V10 adds an appreciable amount, as well as a uniquely racy soundtrack. But even the V8 is one of the best-sounding and most tractable engines we've experienced. Unlike the slow-rated and duly criticized single-clutch R-tronic gearbox offered in past years, the dual-clutch S-tronic automated manual is admirably quick and easy to use around town. The classic manual shifter is so rewarding to row, though, that you're going to have a hard time turning it down. Unless you spend an unusual amount of time at the racetrack, where hundredths of a second actually means something, we see little reason to pay the premium Audi charges for the R8 V10 Plus in competition. Despite the fact that the V10 Plus model earned an A rating from us, its weight reduction regimen also reduces some of the R8's everyday appeal, and the value proposition is questionable at best. Although well suited to hard driving, its non-adaptive suspension doesn't deal as well with real-world conditions, and its carbon ceramic brakes sometimes feel grubby and sound screechy.